Hi, this is Luke for Production Experts, and this is our first look at Magma BB Tubes from Waves. Now this is a tube or valve saturation processor with some unique controls. I'm using it on tracks and a tiny amount on my mix bus to bring about some analog magic to my mix. So, does it sound as good as it looks? Let's take a listen.
Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain, until the sun goes down, then I do it over again. Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain, until the sun goes down, then I do it over again.
Now, we have some interesting looking controls on Magma BB Tubes. So, starting on the far left, we have sensitivity, so I can drive the plug-in harder or softer for more or less saturation. And then, interestingly, the bass relief. What this does is it allows me to regulate the amount of low-end energy being passed through the processing. That turns over at 350 Hertz, so I can clean up the low end whilst still overdriving the mids and the highs if I need to. We also have a transformer model as well for some added subtle complexity. Then we have the main controls in the middle, so we have Beauty and we have Beast. And to the right of that, we have the tone controls. Now, this allows me to turn up the HF into BB Tubes at 10K. So I can get some really authentic analog type sounds by turning up the top end into the plug-in. And then I have the option to turn it up or down on the way out after the valve processing using the post control. So on drums, I can just back off Beauty. Take that right back so you can hear what it's doing without. And I can crank that all the way up. On bass, I'm using the Beast control to give myself some odd order distortion. Let's have a listen. I'll just pull that back. So there's a bit of distortion on the amp there as well, so I'm just filling it out with this Beast control. And in this case, instead of using bass relief to trickle some of the dry signal through unaffected, I'm going for a little bit of mix control. So I'm passing the entire wideband signal through to the output, as well as mixing it in with the distorted sound. And that's working well for me. On electric piano, I have a bit of both going on, and that's given me a nice tone because it's filling out the bottom nicely with the Beauty sound, and then I'm using the Beast control just to give a little bit of edge, and I've also used a bit of post tone control as well, so I'm boosting a little bit at 10K on the way out. And in context, now I'm finding that Magma BB Tubes is working so well on my vocals. Now I have it across my entire vocal bus, and that includes the reverb as well.
Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain. Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain.
And again, I can really cook these if I want to, and it does sound great.
Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain.
Even go parallel.
until the sun goes down, then I do it over again.
So what I'm going to do now is just run my entire mix through Magma BB Tubes without necessarily applying too much saturation.
Standing in the shadows, walking in the rain, until the sun goes down, then I do it over again.
So a classic trick there, just running through to get all of that goodness without any overt effects going on. So that is our first look at Magma BB Tubes from Waves. Fantastic valve style effects there in a unique package. To find out more and to read our full article, head over to the Production Expert blog.